Hello my friend, welcome to Alex Garage. Today I'm going to show you how you can actually upgrade the injectors in your Mustang Bullitt that I have over here. And you take a look, it has a 42-pound injectors right now. This one is throwing the computer really rich, and the only thing I'm going to do, I'm going to swap it with the new Bosch level 3. This one, it will lower the consumption of gasoline. It will give you a better performance too. It's not going to have the thing as those ones use a lot of gas. So this one's going to reduce the amount of gas, and it will help you to, with this time economy gasoline is really expensive. So that's what we're going to do today. Okay. The first thing you have to do is you have to remove the fuel pump switch or fossil that's over here. So just remove it. This one will stop the fuel pump to come up. Okay. And after that, you have to unmount the rail for the fuel injectors, and you have to take it off the MF intake. This is the intake air main flow. So today we're going to remove this in order to take the rail and the injectors over here. So that's what we're going to do right now. Okay. So the first thing you have to just unplug the. You have to do it yourself, because this is how we're going to take it out. We're going to forward the video a little bit so it has to be too long. Pause. Okay, the first thing you have to do too is, before you start, disconnect the battery. This over here is the ground connector for the battery. Something there, just put it back. So make sure it doesn't have any power running, because remember you play with gas. And the second thing will be disconnecting the hose breather. This one is over here. Okay, in any electrical connection on it. So you have to make sure you disconnect any electrical connection to here, and you have to remove the intake so you can able to get into the rail for the injectors right there. Okay. I had just removed the driver's side, the fuel rail. You see the injector is just down here. You can just take it out easier with your hands. Have to make sure. This is one of those. You see it's a little dirty, but I mean this is the actually 42 pounds. Is 42 pounds of fuel every hour. So those ones using a lot of gas. So that's what we're going to do. This is the real driver's side. So we're going to do the same with the passenger side. We're going to show you another kind of fuel injector. You can see the huge difference between them. And this is actually metal right here, and this one creates heat, and this one's totally plastic. It actually help improve the thermatic system, so it will help a lot. This is an old injector, and this is the new one. So you can see the difference. It has shooting is more little different. This one does a little thing, and this one is a little more rounded. You can use a regular fuel oil for the motor, to just lubricate the actually the O-rings, so when they go inside the rail, it doesn't make any damage or whatever. Just apply like a little bit with your finger, with your thumb, around the O-ring. Okay. After we lubricate the injector on the O-ring, you have to place it in the same hole. As you can tell, this is the hole.
It's not enough light.
Okay. And you see, after you lubricate the O-ring around the injector, you have to make sure you put it in the right place over there. Make sure everything looks good. You see? Just let it go down a little bit and just stay there. So you put the first one, and after that, in the end, you have to make sure to put the connector back, and that's gonna be okay. Stop. As you see, I just clear the intake. I take everything up. Focus right here. So this is where actually the air is coming in every time you press the gas. So because you take this one out, you have to take the tank also, just clean it a little bit. So because it's already open, So after you clean it a little bit, actually it will help your system to the air can pass really nice. And I'm gonna take those injectors out, and I'm gonna show you after it's done. This is the last injector they're gonna put inside the car, the motor engine. After you lubricate all the O-rings around the injector, you have to make sure everything is wet in there. So this is the last one, so we're gonna put it right there. So you see it, I just take the old one, and I'm gonna just put it right there. Just let it sit down. Make sure the top, the part, it has to be inside. You see, you're gonna just lock it. Got it? So I'm gonna put the rest, no, yeah. I'm gonna put all those one aligned at the same time, so it has to be nice. They have to be fit really good, really tight on the car, on the engine. So make sure everything's lined up. There's no any gaps or between, or something is like you look so something is wrong. You have to take it out and make sure everything is really good. Okay? So, well, my friend, I have already finished. I just went for lunch. I just finished the putting the injectors. As you see, everything is done in the car. So you can tell that I have put in the new injectors, the performance ones, that will reduce the amount of gas putting in the car. This way, I just take the oil injectors. They give you a lot of power to the car. So I don't want to do that right now. When I want the car to have a more power, we pull back the oil injectors or the performance ones. But this way, you will reduce the amount, the gasoline being used by this car. This car uses a lot of gas. So now it's going to be like a normal car. Probably it's going to give me like 25 to 27 miles per gallon. I will show you how to do that. So everything is full here. The first time you turn on the car, it will start to bubble a little bit.